Hi, I'm Shane. Going to puberty. Action. Hi, I'm Shane.
I'm Kelsey.
And this is Dixie. And we're Love Hub for Life. And for how many weeks, Kelsey?
230 weeks. We have been
Holy crap.
rolling around in this yellow house of ours. And for the past 5 of them, we have been doing a whole lot of work getting this thing ready for a lot more adventures. I hope that you guys enjoy seeing all of the progress this week. If you do, be sure and comment below so that we know to be grateful for you.
Good morning, y'all, and welcome to another fun-filled week in Arizona. Behind me, you see we've made a ton of progress on the Love Hut. This is going to be our 5th week, our 5th episode of being here in this junkyard and working on the Love Hut. We came here with the intention of doing a small repair to the Love Hut, but you know, as you start cutting in, you start finding more and more water damage. And we had a lot because frankly, we didn't build the Love Hut to last, and we've been living in it for over 4 years now. So through a lot of diligence, we have done a lot of repairs and really upgraded the Love Hut and done some things to it that we found to be really important because of stuff we've learned living on the road. And now I'm able to take parts from this junkyard, including this super cool holiday rambler. I've gotten several little pieces out of it, and I'm going to show you one other place at the back of the junkyard where I've gotten some wood components from. This is a really spectacular place full of really awesome things, and it has allowed my imagination to explode. Let's get this thing finished up so we can get out of here. I want to show you guys inside of the rambler. Boy, some of these are super cool. And some of them are pulled literally off the streets or maybe out of campgrounds, off people's property. So they got everything inside of them that the last inhabitant had. And some of them are clean. Some of them people lived in to the moment they left. This one's super cool. I've been building this project that I'm going to be showing y'all this week for the back side of the Love Hut. And I pulled aluminum bed frames out of this to help make that. And you'll see that later on. Such a cool RV. Oh, it's a field of dreams out there, as Rebecca calls it. You show up here with a dream in mind and you can haul it away. Look, it's a rolling turd too. Over my time here in the junkyard, I've become absolutely fascinated with this trailer. First and foremost, it's not a travel trailer, but it's not quite a mobile home either. What's interesting is the person that last inhabited it unfortunately left it abandoned. And it had everything in it. To get it here was quite the operation. There's no tongue on it. But this thing is built like a camper almost. All the cabinets have latches. Everything is built super lightweight. This is all really thin wood with this little framework, and because of that, I've taken a couple of doors out of here, and that's what you're seeing in the living room, or what I call the living room of the Love Hut, is some of these cabinet doors up on the ceiling because they're so light. They make a spectacular ceiling covering. You know, I could have just taken down the ceiling, but that would have been a lot of work. But also what's fascinating me about this place is you spend your whole life amassing your stuff, and this is what happens to it. It just sits. And this is why we live in 100 square feet in the back of our truck. There's more to life than stuff, y'all. Get out there and see it. I'm about to, as soon as I get done.
Meanwhile, I am turning this thing yellow. Guys, we are so very close to completion. I started working on this side this morning. And all of this already has 2 coats on it. So outside of some white paint on the trim, this is about what this side of the Love Hut is going to look like. Just a few more small projects, including this really fun one that we'll tell you more about later. And we will be all done and ready to hit the road. What do you think, Dixie? Are you tired of all this building? It's time for adventures, huh? I think that's a yes. Well, y'all, I've got about as much yellow on the side of the house as I can access right now until we get it turned around, and I've moved on to the roof. This thing has gotten quite a bit of love over our time in the junkyard. We completely stripped it down to the bare wood and have put poor man's fiberglass over the seams after coating the entire thing with wood glue and water. Then we came in with this mesh tape here, and I've already done a couple of layers of what Lowe's is now selling as their only elastomeric. And guys, I gotta tell you, we're just not impressed with the finish that is coming from it. Luckily though, Shane was able to, at the local hardware store, find this stuff. This is what he has always recommended, but lately has been really, really hard to find. So he was pretty excited when they had this in store. This thing is going to look much, much more rubberized when I'm done up here. I gotta work fast. We just got until that sun gets down. Meanwhile, Shane is working inside. This week is all about finishing up, and that means getting all of these inside projects done so we can get on the road. Something really cool is going right there, y'all. I'm pretty excited about it. Pretty excited about that new window too, and the gorgeous sunset out it. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Oh wow. Oh, this might be my new favorite part of the Love Hut, Shane.
Well, you made it. Of course it's your favorite part.
I made part of it. You made the pretty wood stuff though. Oh wow. Guys, my camera is not doing this justice right now, but it is so gorgeous. We've got a cluster of different quartz crystals from Arkansas and Pecos diamonds all around it. Boy, that's awesome.
It's a nice lot. Real nice lot.
I think it's time to call it a night though. We can finish trimming it out tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, guys. I would call that a successful day. That shelf and light up there turned out really, really nice. And so did this one. Oh guys, I'm so excited about this. We replaced the cloth ceiling above our kitchen with this corrugated tin, and also that log that I've been working on for weeks now has successfully been turned into a light. It's really cool to have part of that area of Virginia with us always. It's definitely been a big part of our adventure. And boy, is that shelf turning out cute. Still a little ways to finish it up, but we're a whole lot closer than we were this morning.
We'll do more tomorrow, I promise.
I think we're both a little tired.
So sleepy. Good morning, y'all. I'm starting out my day in the back of this Ford for hopefully the last day. Because after I get this caulked, we're going to be moving the Love Hut away from our working surface here so we can use the ladder and get this side painted as well. The wind is much calmer today, so I feel it's safe to get out the old paintbrushes. Yesterday, if we would have taken out any paint, it would have blown off the brush before you got to the house. It would have been awful. Let's see if we can make this thing pretty today. We both have a lot to do. I got the house all caulked up. I kind of wanted to bring all of you up to speed that this might be the first episode of this whole series that you're watching on how we've repaired the Love Hut. As Kelsey compared it, we basically built an upside down boat. And what that means is all of the roofing's been repaired so that it laps itself. Any seam, the beadboard was lapped, and any of the trim, it's been lapped, and everything was wood glued, every surface. And then after that, we took paint and wood glue and water and saturated all of the wood all the way around this thing. And that was the primer white that you saw as Kelsey's been painting on this yellow. Now the rubber that she applied is actually 100% silicone. It's made by, the one we're using up there is called Henry's Tropical. They have other products, and the first layer that we put on the roof was by a different manufacturer, but it was basically this, which is an acrylic-based elastomeric coating, which means it's water-based. And it does a good job, but it doesn't create a rubber-like sensation, and that's really what I'm looking for, because if you don't know this, when we travel through the forest where, you know, there's trees, unlike this location, I basically use this thing as a snowplow to get through Forest Service roads, because they really cut trees to be about 10 foot high, and we're 13, so I catch a lot of branches. So having rubber up there is really important to me, and we spend a lot of time bracing these corners. In short, we didn't have enough rubber to cover it, so I have to go back to town today to get more rubber, while Kelsey continues changing the color of this thing and making it even prettier. Boy, that's popping.
Well, guys, that's yellow. Shane made it back with a few more goos, including some more yellow, so I can get at least one more coat along that side. And while I was waiting on him, I came over here to this side that's already got its second coat on it and painted all of the trim. That's what it's gonna look like, y'all. I've got a few touch-up spots, but other than that, this side's all done. Boy, that's pretty.
Well, y'all, I'm gonna say that sun is long gone. I did get some more work done on this thing. I bet you're starting to tell what it is. Oh, I can't wait to get it hung. Good morning, y'all, and welcome to another beautiful day in Arizona. My day was filled with going and getting yesterday, so now it's time to get going today. Kelsey did a fantastic job of making this thing yellow yesterday when it was gone. Today, we're going to keep smearing yellow on it. We're using latex paint, and the top coat of it, I'm in essence using it as yet another layer of waterproofing, so we're going to make sure we get enough of it on it. We have plenty. I'm also going to be putting rubber up on the roof, but I'm starting my day on my junkyard art. Y'all, it's almost time to see what this thing's going to be. It's not just a bumper. No. I hope to get it on today. We'll see. The junkyard's alive today. It's quite the show to watch from up here. I'm trying not to go snow blind. Well, Kelsey, still making it yellow.
There's a lot of yellow paint on this house, y'all.
There's a lot of yellow paint on you, y'all.
Well, y'all, the sun has sat on Tacna again. And I didn't quite complete my paint job, but I got real close, y'all. Check it out. I don't think that Love Hut has ever looked this good. Awesome. Tomorrow we'll get that thing attached. Start wiring up some lights. and get those solar panels back on the roof so that we can hit the road. I think Kirk and Becca are gonna let us show you the inside of that thing before we go though. Y'all stay tuned. Also, I think Shane's doing some pretty cool stuff in there. Let's go see. Whoa, it's looking good in here, y'all. It's one talented man I've got on my hands. I still think the crystal light's my favorite. We're almost done, guys.
Good morning, y'all. The sun is up and we are both already working. Kelsey is doing the last finishing touches to the paint job.
I think this paint job's gonna be done today, y'all.
This is gorgeous. I just want y'all to understand how painstakingly we have went through and made sure everything is sealed up. We hope to make this thing last a lot longer. While she's doing that, this is one of the last things that's got to be painted. This is going to be a fold-up area that suspends from this goofy white bar that I've attached. It's going to attach here, and it's going to suspend from cables, and it's going to operate as a back porch for us. So it gives us a landing so that we can get up and then turn around and be able to access our door. We've been using this little ladder for years, and coincidentally it rusted and broke here, so it's no longer really functioning. I kind of have some screws shoved through it, so I'm very grateful for this thing. It's all made out of aluminum, so this whole structure weighs under 50 pounds, which is quite light in my opinion. We're going to get it painted today so it'll be all white. You won't be able to see what used to be it appears to be a caution sign or a construction worker sign. The things you find in the junkyard. While Kelsey's outside, I'm inside putting some things together. I'm not really going to bore y'all with the step-by-step process, but basically I've added some trim to this artwork our friend Mary did years ago. There's some more up there. I'm also working on framing in this window, and originally we hung that light crooked, and it's been like that for years, so we gotta bring that over just a little bit because it looks really freaking stupid. I'll keep going this way till eventually I'm done.
They're not perfect, but I'm gonna call them done, y'all. I'm in the process of getting clear coat over these flags and over our sign so that we can get them hung on our newly painted house. That's right, y'all. I think I have reached completion, or at least as close as it's gonna be. I think it's pretty darn close to perfect. I know, I'm happy with it. Boy, that's yellow. Dixie and her dad are making a whole lot of progress inside, and it should be all cleaned up and ready to show y'all soon too. Now it's just time to add all the junkyard goodies. We have a lot of those. Oh, and solar panels. You think the panels are going up today, babe?
Yeah, I'm waiting on the sun to drop a little. It's hot out there, Kelsey.
That's fair. That roof is very, very hot, especially with all that rubber we've been putting on it. I think it might be getting really, really close to time to saying goodbye to this junkyard. I won't be happy to say goodbye to Kirk and Becca, though. I really do adore those two. And that awesome thing they're building. Dixie's a pretty big fan, too. Yeah. I'm also seeing what I can do to transform this salt lamp of ours and make it into something cooler. I spent a little bit of time preparing for the occasion. Well, guys, the love hut is almost done. Like really, really almost done. But Shane and Kirk went missing. Let's see what they're up to over here. Well, that's cool. Hey guys, you working on a new truck to put the love hut on?
Yeah, look, it's got a fly head in it. No, look at this horn. We want to hear what it sounds like. I think it's not gonna work, but we're gonna try.
No, what kind of energy is that to be putting into something?
That's
Sure, it's
true.
gonna work.
What? No, no. It's got a fuse on it for a reason. Ready? Nope. That no fly. Only get one shot. Fuse died. Keeps me from blowing myself up. It stays with history.
That's okay. I think we've got a horn. Guys, I spent most of my day inside making sure that all of these videos still come out on time for all of you. But Shane has been very, very busy outside finishing up a project that he's been working on for a while.
Just a little bit every day.
Oh, I'm so excited. It's time for me to get some spray paint on this. Have you told them what it is yet?
Yes, I have explained it to them. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to see what AstroTurf on it. I've always wanted AstroTurf.
I'm getting a yard, y'all. What do you think, Dixie? Are you excited about a yard?
Well, as y'all can see from that beautiful sunset painting behind me, this day is coming to an end. I don't plan on working with flashlights tonight, so I'm about finished. Didn't get quite as far as I hoped, but we got as far as we got. We got that all painted up white. I started working on brackets to hang our off-road fog lights that we're going to be attaching. I went ahead and I dry fit our new old school jacks to the love hut as well, which is why we've had these gnarly looking corners inserted here. We have these jacks. I'll be pulling them off tomorrow and drilling the rest of the holes out, but I want to see how they looked on the love hut. Wonder if we're gonna get it all finished up before the end of this episode for y'all. We'll see how tomorrow goes. Whew, I'm gonna have to eat some oatmeal for breakfast.
Hey, Shane. Are we gonna finish today?
Not if I keep playing this damn little thing all day. I think I need to get up and get to work.
Because we're gonna finish today.
We're gonna try real hard. We're gonna try our hardest in a minute.
There is a time.
outside working on some little odds and ends and finish ups. One of the big things I was working on was wiring for these lights. So we have a switch inside, and these lights are going to be running off of our house batteries versus the truck. And they're not for off-roading. These are for when we're parked and we hear a loud sound, or quite honestly, we go to really remote areas. So sometimes there's night adventuring beasts outside, and we like to see what they are when they make a loud noise. So these are going to be two very bright LED outdoor lights, and what they originally came off of is the trailer that's underneath this foamy that Kirk and Rebecca have built. But he didn't think they look right, so he kept them in hopes I would need them, I guess. But apparently I did. Let's get some more done.
Next up, solar panels. We've got 600 watts up there already and 300 more on their way.
Set them up, Sparky.
This thing's gonna look like a spaceship up there.
A little bit. It's time to hang that thing next. Strapping this stuff on. Well, that sun is gone. So, are y'all ready to see the finished product? Me too. It's still not done. Sorry, y'all. You know what I'm gonna say? You're gonna have to come back next week to see it, but I want to show you as much as I got. One of these is an LED bulb, and one of them is a regular bulb, and that is the difference it makes by swapping them out. They are drastically brighter, or this one's drastically brighter in real life. And you guys have been waiting so patiently, so I wanted to show you the idea. But I've just out of daylight, and we have a little more fabrication to do, so we have to take this thing back off and put it back on tomorrow. It works for one foot. Please don't put the other foot out there.
I won't. Not until next week. But then it will be all done, and we will be on the road.
We even got the panels up top. We were close, Kels. We tried hard.
I'm going to have my little light back here.
Me too.
Guys, we want to take the time to say thank you to each and every one of you who have been following us along this far. We are so very close to completed with all of this and ready to hit the road next week. You guys come back and see us then, and be sure and comment below so that we know to be grateful for you.
If you're looking for some other content, maybe some still shots or videos that didn't just quite make it into this one, check out our Facebook and Instagram under Love Hut for Life. You can also actually just send us a message there if you want to talk to us.
Or send us an email at lovehutforlife@gmail.com if you don't have any of those other social medias.
We'll see y'all next time.
Peace out, guys. Have a good one.
Bye, y'all.